will you vote against Tinubu for withdrawal subsidy? You want the subsidy to return? Shehu, I'm asking you now, not at
What about insecurity?
Wait,
what about unemployment?
Wait. One by one.
Are the lives of Nigerians
you
better?
must stick to the finest tradition of journalism.
But the question is, Senator,
I will answer them one by one.
Whether or not
so
you as Senator Oshiomhole, if you were CNSC president, would you be protesting
I am giving you the
against?
answer. You can't ask me 10 questions at the same time.
No. It's the same question, sir.
Stick to your tradition. You are well known.
The same question.
No, it's not the same question. It's not yes or no.
Would you, as Adams Oshiomhole,
I will.
If you, as an
I will.
Would you protest against this government if you were CNSC president?
You don't protest without reason.
So you think
protest is only what you protest for specific reason. Number two. So I ask you, will I be protesting now against the withdrawal of subsidy? I will not protest because that's why I reminded you that I have supported the withdrawal. So I cannot protest against a man who had the courage to do what other people could do. Number two. This major massive investment in infrastructure, Governor Diri of Bayelsa State said the minorities, the Ijaw nation, because they live around coastal areas, order a Nigeria highly respected statesman who has passed away now, Edwin Clark. He, together with Ijaw leaders, wrote during the military that they should construct the coastal road because it will enhance the Ijaw community and the non-Ijaws who live around the coastal area. Nobody even gave them acknowledgement. And now President Tinubu is doing it. So Shehu, I will vote against that decision. I will support it. Number three, I don't know your family background. But for people like me, I couldn't go directly to university because my parents even had difficulties paying my school fee for secondary school. And now you have a president that has introduced student loan. Will you vote against it? Of course I will vote for it.
Senator.
Number four, now you talk of security. Did security or insecurity started under this government?
But it's
Can you put your hand in the Bible?
Bad.
Wait. Can you put your hand in the Bible and say that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not doing enough on security?
Is he handling enough? Is he handling it well?
Pardon?
Is he handling it well? Because there are those who are complaining.
So if you were the president, how will you handle it?
I'm not a president.
Okay,
he's the one who promised. He's the one who promised that he will keep Nigeria safe.
He promised. He didn't say he will perform magic.
So when you promise and you are not able to do it, is that not the failure?
He's able to do it. He's able to do it. You mustn't make statements that suggest as though those officers and men, those commanders who have been killed in various parts of the country, particularly in the northeast, in Maiduguri, defending the territorial integrity of Nigeria and safeguarding the life of Nigerian property and human lives. Those who die confronting these notorious criminals, that there not be something. Now, what is the evidence of Mr. President's concern about insecurity? There is no better view than to look at the additional budgetary allocation. I can tell you for a fact that the first appropriation the National Assembly considered by way of a supplementary budget upon the assumption of office of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was to provide more money to the Nigerian Armed Forces. And look, I challenge you to look at the numbers. What he had provided even in 2026 budget, what he provided in 2025 budget, and related to what previous government budgeted. And ask yourself the question, was he budgeting this money for fun? No, it was a reflection. And when he says he declared state of emergency, you think on a good day, that is the kind of thing he wants to say? All of these points to his commitment to deal with insecurity. The fact that it has not disappeared completely. But in all that you want to say, those who have lined up now, let's look at their record with regards to security. Beginning with Atiku Abubakar, Vice President from the Northeast. And Boko Haram started from the Northeast. Atiku Abubakar could not even go to Maiduguri. We had to go with ACN because they were afraid of Boko Haram. I was a member of the National Economic Council or National Council of States when the former president, Goodluck Jonathan, requested that we postpone national elections by 2 months. In fact, he wanted 3 months because he reported to us that about 28 or more local governments were hosting foreign flags. And so we can't conduct election and leave a whole state or half of a state out of the process. And the records are there that this was postponed. The election was postponed by 2 months, even though he asked for 3. So, other PDP, Abuja came under attack.
Are you saying
And
that security has improved in Nigeria?
Pardon?
Is that your? Are you saying security has improved in Nigeria?
I'm lecturing you, if you like me to use that word, and I don't really want to say so. But if you keep asking, I will say, sometimes you can invest all your efforts, and yet your desired outcome, you don't get it. Even as a law student, I don't know your scores. Spend all your night taking coffee to remain awake, to read, and to try to understand the lecture that were delivered in the afternoon or any other book that you were advised to read. And here you go for the election, you go for the exam on examination day, you score 40 or 45% or 50%. Meanwhile, your intention was to have a first class, to score 80%. Is that because you were not serious? Now you are dealing with a particular issue that has both local and international dimension. As part of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's commitment to fighting insecurity, he has had to persuade America, and I believe successfully, for Washington to agree to support Abuja, to deploy men to provide additional intelligence or whatever to assist us to deal with this issue of insecurity. Do you think it's a child play for a president, to a government, to approach another government to say, look, I have a problem and I need your assistance? So you can't even blame him for not trying to even seek help beyond Nigeria. And because the problem has not completely disappeared, it will be very unfair to the memory of those who have died. And I think recently the chief of air staff made a point, which people like you who are in the media should take into account, that by the time you drop a bomb, the bomb doesn't discriminate between the insurgent who live in a community and the ordinary people who, whether knowingly or unknowingly, are living with them. And then it is you, the media, who will be shouting, oh, so many innocent people have been killed. We have to do a query. How do you manage it? This insurgent may well be living around your neighborhood. You do not know.
Senator.
So please,
Senator,
I will vote for President Tinubu because I have seen the effort. Additionally, let me ask you, will you vote for anybody who says he will return dual exchange rate? President Tinubu has abolished dual exchange rate so that nobody make money by taking official rate from CBN and taking it to Aboki and converting it at a so-called parallel market rate, or even what they call black market. Well, there's nothing black about that market. It is made by who knows who.